go. Go from the guard.
Yeah.
Hands up.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Lead by example, my boy. S.A.D.A. so they don't play, baby. Not at all. Yeah. Get to a big dog, get like me. Lead by example, losing ain't like me. Cost to be the boss, pay that fee. Can do what I do, but it ain't like me. Get to a big dog, get like me. Get to a big dog, get like me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's good morning. This is episode 0 of Coolin' with Coach D. I just got off of work. I appreciate everybody for their continuous support, questions, advice, suggestions, everything, man. I appreciate everything, man. 2025 has been a crazy year for me and my family. Also professionally with boxing. I intended to start doing episodes earlier this year, but I had some health issues. Just turned 40, y'all. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I had some health issues. Also, I lost I lost my last grandparent this year, and also she's my cousin, but I consider her my aunt. She was raised with my mom, Barbara Harris, and my grandmother, Roseanna Peterson. May they rest in peace. Also, one of my boxing OGs passed this year as well, Mr. Donnie BelFlowers. Rest in power, Donnie. He's always been supportive of me, giving me advice. Also, giving me the opportunity to bring my guys in to get some sparring with different people. So this is something we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and do for you guys every day, because I usually have a 40-minute ride from work. So what better than me to do just to utilize that time, talk to you guys, get a little boxing talk in.
Extraordinary, as is just about everything he does. So that's knockout number 7.
All right, what's up, y'all? All right, so again, I want to thank you guys again for being patient with me. Also your support. Also, to start out, I want to go ahead and start the day by talking about this year in boxing. This year has been one of the biggest years, one of the best years in boxing. The last 3 to 4 years have been awesome. It's been huge fights, great fighters fighting great fighters. The term undisputed isn't as uncommon as it used to be. The sanctioning bodies are more willing to work with each other nowadays. Also, a topic I wanted to touch on, it may be a little touchy for some people, but I don't care. I can back my opinion with stone cold facts. I don't have any dog in any race at the top level, so I don't gain anything for being a fanboy. I can tell you who my favorite fighters are. My favorite fighters of all time: Roy Jones Jr., Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Muhammad Ali. And then I'm not even biased with them. Every single one of them, I have fighters I've picked against them, and also criticize their careers, accolades, things of that nature. Anyway, a topic that's been pretty hot lately is Triple G, Gennadiyevich Golovkin, Hall of Fame worthy. Personally, do I think he's Hall of Fame worthy? I'm sorry, y'all. I had my heater on. It's a little chilly today. Gennady Golovkin is not Hall of Fame worthy at all. I need y'all to understand. Guys like Michael Nunn have been eligible since like the early 2000s, just got in. Naseem Hamed gets criticized for losing after only having fought one good fighter. Most people don't know shit about boxing. Naseem Hamed had 36 fights, 1 loss to a Hall of Famer, and in those 36 wins, 9 of them were versus former current world champions. So that means basically 1 out of every 4 fights he was fighting a champion. If we're gonna average in his entire career, that's high quality opposition. Also, he legitimized the WBC, and what Naseem Hamed did, which Golovkin did not do, he attempted to unify the entire division by fighting every title that Naseem Hamed received, he earned in the ring. Triple G was the WBA regular middleweight champion. Regular. He did not defeat anybody for the full title. He was elevated. So that means all those title defenses y'all speak about, I think out of the 20 he may have got to, only 7 were legitimate. You can't make records up to make a fighter great. I'll give you an example. Same thing was done for Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins holds the record for the most title defenses at middleweight for a major sanctioning body title. The record for the most defenses of the middleweight title is 14 by Carlos Monzon. Look him up, the great Argentinian fighter. Triple G has no record. Also, the record is 14, Carlos Monzon. So their record, the closest someone has come to it, is Marvelous Marvin Hagler. I believe he had 12, and he lost to Sugar Ray Leonard. Anyway, Triple G, who are his best opponents? Canelo had close fights, almost doesn't count. He never beat him. Every time Triple G stepped up and fought somebody that was B+ level, the knockout stopped. Danny Jacobs, no knockout. I think he fought Deverenchik. I think I'm pronouncing his name wrong. But it shows any reputed puncher once the reputation meets the opposition, their KO ratio starts to go down. It's not Triple G's fault that he wasn't able to fight the Miguel Cottos, the Daniel Gills, the Felix Sturms. I believe Felix Sturm held the WBA title, the super title, when Triple G held the minor title. But that's besides the point. So you got to put things into context. He holds no record. Those 23 knockouts he had in a row, no one he knocked out was elite. Nobody. Guys like Julian Jackson, reputed punchers, knocked out elite opponents. He knocked out Terry Norris, another Hall of Famer. See what I'm saying? Nigel Benn, I think he just got in, or was about to get in this year or last year. Nigel Benn has to be knocked out Iron Barkley, a tough SOB, 1 round. Also, Nigel Benn knocked out Jared McClellan in a tragic fight, and also he had some highlight reel. And even to me, he was borderline. Guys like Eubanks and Steve Collins, yeah, I believe both of them won a WBC belt at super middleweight, I believe, but the WBO was not a legitimate world title in the 90s. On most accounts, it was like a far and away number 4. And that's better than Triple G having a secondary belt for a major title, so it don't count. He's not a Hall of Famer. His best win is Daniel Gill, B level fighter, good title holder. He got knocked to bits by a small ass Miguel Cotto. No. I think his most impressive win to me was David Lemieux. David Lemieux hadn't been beaten up like that before. Early in his career, he lost a fight. I cannot remember his name. I believe it was Rubio. It was an upset when he was a prospect. But yeah, man, Triple G, I mean, it's really no argument for him to get into the Hall of Fame. I mean, he can get into the Hall of Very Good. I mean, a reputation and the media push. HBO was pushing him hard. I'm going to keep it honest to you. Hall of Fame? No. In the past 25 years of boxing, and I've been an avid fan since the early 90s, Triple G is the most overrated fighter in boxing in the last 25 years. He never unified two major belts he earned in the ring. He was never undisputed. He never even, he did win the IBF in the ring when he fought Lemieux. He's never moved up and went, you know, for huge challenges. He was at 154 for a while, couldn't get any fights. Got over here. I hate he was in an advanced stage, but I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's not the hall of shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's the Hall of Fame, and it's just too many guys that are barely in or not in at all, and have been sitting on the list for years. Let me think of a couple guys that are more deserving than him. Wilfredo Vasquez, 3-weight world champion from 118, 122, and 126. Matter of fact, I believe Nassim Hamed beat him either for the WBA or for the lineal. I'm going off the top of the head, y'all. I done forgot a lot more boxing than some people ever known. So excuse me while I get my mind together on these names and dates. But yeah, it was either him or Cesar Soto he beat for the lineal title. But that's the thing. People will say that Hamed fought one person. No. If you look at everybody that held a major title in his era from 1995 to 2001, Hamed beat them. It's not his fault. Back then it was harder to unify because sanctioning organizations did not want to do business with each other at all. So yeah, so that's what makes the accomplishment, those unifications back in the day and winning a title. It was harder to win a title back then than it is today. It was definitely harder to unify, especially when you got Turkey Al-Sheikh bringing out that Arab money. These organizations are willing to, he's gonna pay these fees. They gonna make these unifications happen. Before I wrap it up for episode 0, trust episode 1 and going forward, I'm gonna give you guys some boxing advice. I'm gonna give some demonstrations and things of that nature. Also fight, build up, funny things, stuff of that nature. Today, we got to get the ball rolling, y'all. So, last thing I wanted to talk about, to get the ball rolling, this is episode 0. So just to let you guys know, I will be doing an episode of Coolin' with Coach D every week. That will be dropped every week on Friday. Every week, Friday at 10 p.m. Okay? So, you guys, y'all be blessed. I appreciate everybody's support. And also, I want to give a shout out to my man, Iceman Scully. He has a documentary out on Tubi. Check him out. Also, my buddy, Money Powell the 4th, he'll be fighting soon. Look him up, buy your tickets and everything. And also, I'll be having some other personal announcements coming soon. But we had to get this ball rolling, man. It's Coolin' with Coach D. I love and appreciate all y'all, man. My family has been holding me down through me going through these illnesses and these health issues, as well as these family losses. I appreciate everybody having me in their prayers and all their support. And y'all be well, man. It's Coach D, Coolin' with Coach D. We out, man. Yeah. Also, the reason why I said he was overrated is because most times for a fighter to get put to be considered a pound for pound great, they usually have won titles in multiple weight divisions or defeated someone in their singular weight division that was considered an elite fighter pound for pound themselves. He never, like I said, he never had got an official win over Canelo. After Canelo, there's a huge drop-off. There's a huge drop-off in his competition level. So, to put Triple G in the Hall of Fame and you vote for him, it clearly shows you are biased. And it's something involving style, knockouts, or something else I won't even get into. I don't have the time. That's another video. But for to have done so little, I've never seen a fighter get such this huge reputation. And at the top level, they really didn't do nothing. There's guys in the game right now who have a better resume than Triple G. And there's somebody that's probably the most hated person in boxing. Devin Haney. Devin Haney isn't even 30 yet. I think the kid's like just turned 27. Devin Haney's a former undisputed lightweight champion. He's about to fight Brian Norman for the WBO welterweight title. He won the WBC junior welterweight title. He has wins versus Regis Progress, Lomachenko. He has a no contest versus Ryan Garcia. Sheesh. He fought Jorge Linares as a prospect. I think he fought Jojo Diaz. Who else did to make a long story short, man, Devin Haney is a kid and has a better resume than Triple G. If you think Triple G deserved to be in the Hall of Fame, you probably was one of them people that was doing all that screaming and hollering on boxing scene when people were wanting Triple G and Canelo to move up and fight Andre Ward. Just be real. He stood zero chance and Canelo did too. Why do you think both of them waited to move up to super middleweight and light heavyweight after Andre Ward was well and gone? He would have dog walked both of them. But we know what crowd didn't want to see that fight to happen and was talking about Ward. But that's a whole nother video. We're gonna end episode 0 on that note. Again, I wanted to appreciate everybody's patience with me. I had to give you guys something, man. I know y'all been waiting on me, and y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it, and I deserve it. I've been busting my butt getting the studio together too. So you guys are gonna see a real unique format of the show. I'm not gonna spill too many beans, but like I said before, I'll be doing demonstrations for you guys. We'll sit back and have talks, lives, and all that. And then that will be the culmination of each week's episode. So you guys stay tuned. I appreciate everybody that's been showing me, being my family love. I'm about to go home, get me some rest. And I promise you guys, this week, we will have a full episode 1. I appreciate everybody for their time. I had to complete episode 0 to get the ball rolling for you guys. Y'all be blessed and love y'all.